Everything's alright. Hello! Hi, welcome to the stream. Hi. If you're new here, my name is Argus Leviathan. I'm a paranormal detective. And I didn't have any time to like warm up my voice, so it can be a little bit, you know. But I've got water with me, so I'm gonna be alright, I guess. But hi, Pinky the Pineapple. Hi, Pterodite. Pterodite. Yeah. Hi, hello, welcome. I've been informed of something incredible. Can you believe it, guys? Christmas just a week away. Oh, damn. You're right. In my mind, it's still November, so oh, it's Christmas, eh? Okay, 1 second. What I wanted. Gold check. Okay, so I hope you guys doing well. I am doing all right. I'm doing all right. Let's say it like that. Okay. 1 second. Last minute preparations. Track. Mute. Yeah. Ow! Fuck, I forgot the boot! Ah, shit. I forgot the boot! Shit. I was like, oh, I need to, like, prepare for the boot. And then I didn't. Okay. Don't mind me. This is live goat. I don't know how to read it, but yeah. There's a
boot calibration failed.
Boot calibration failed. Love doing this last minute. Never works out. We have a little window of a Hey Goat live stream because I watch it every year. We don't hear to hold it. That's a good question. Why? Probably. Probably now you will. It's just weird. Sometimes it's captured, sometimes it's not. I don't know why. It's tied to the stream bot, so I don't know. But okay, let's continue our case. Okay, which one? This one, right? Wait.
Objection! The gold will burn.
The goat will burn! Burn the goat! Burn the goat! Oh, it's so funny. If you've never heard of the what's the name again? Goat. The gal goat. I know the goat story every year. Yeah! My favorite one is when he was Like, they use some substance to make it not catch fire, and it burned. And one of my favorites is when birds, like, ate it. Amazing, amazing. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. Okay, what do we have? Okay, but it's lockers. Okay, so if I remember correctly, on the side the bring can unlock the indicator when it's open. Into the stabbing, IDs. Okay, I remember we asked Gumshoe about the IDs, right? Into the stabbing, handwritten document. I think we need try this, right? Spray. Ah, 2020 flashbacks. Paint? Aha! Dun, dun, dun. That must be a massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like that. Not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. It's Detroit Become Human. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien. This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey, if you don't want my opinion, you should have asked. We know, it's just fun. It's just funny. We do it for fun. Oh. Right? Oh, I already have it. I see! Aha! I knew it! This is someone's right handprint! What? What's the matter, detective? This locker! It's mine! It's yours? Please! You have to help me! When they come to take me away, promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm or fly. We will, Gumshoe. I think no one believes you can commit a crime, Gumshoe. I'm sorry, but I think no one will believe that. You'll do this for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll shut it down at the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can trust the police. Okay, this is funny. What? But you're a detective? Well, I'm also a detective, but I'm not a police, so... Okay, I suppose it's gonna be the last one. Examine. Oh, you can clearly, like, see it. What's this? Blood! It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here. Looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright! What if there are other bloodstains left in the room? Should use the hot testing fluid to check it out. I'm a step ahead of you, right? What is a sawing pain doing here? This is the dawn of time. True art has always been a war against oppression. Through art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger? Well, you might have said this is my studio. Here, in the evidence room? This place is stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams. I'm not sure about the dreams. Huh? Won't open. Did you really think it would? Hey pal, our security is high tech around here. Look, this one's open. And the red indicator light above the door is lit. That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's footprint. Why would I say footprint? That would be weird. Detective Goodman's locker. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we close it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Someone left a glove here. But the only one. Did I do? I'm sure, maybe? There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know. You mean Sale 9? Let's have a tag on it. Sale 9, okay. Extremely thin rubber glove. Mm-hmm. Something tells me those locks could be defeated with a strong magnet. Probably because, like... because, like... I don't know. Who would think about tampering with evidence in the Okay, well, while I was saying that, I was like, yeah, they would. Wow, someone has broken something big to make those pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There we go, pal. Making me out some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case. The case? The Sale 9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there. Another piece of sale evidence. I wonder what shape those pieces were in before whatever was broke. Want to try to put back together? Ha! Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. The minigame? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh no. No? Okay. How do we... Oh, okay. I remember this being like a really common minigame at the time. No, it doesn't look like it. It's a common thing with electronic locks. They tend to cut corners on hardware quality when making high-tech locks. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing, right? They're like, oh, it's super duper ultra mega sapphire ruby brilliant tech AI plus pro, and it's like the easiest shit to unlock. I mean, this one looks like, but no, okay. No? Huh. Okay. Ooh, wow. No? Okay. Broken pot and Ace Attorney game? This will never be seen again. Okay, this is definitely from... Okay. Never seen before. Okay, probably this one. Because I can see, like... I'm just gonna... No? Wow. Nah. Okay. Okay, so... Yeah. There we go. Here. Wow. Wow. What the fuck is this? Is it an urn? Is it an urn? Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. Is it upside down? Or is it supposed to like hang or something? I kind of understand how it got broken. Stable jar. Probably like it should like hold on the hooks. Okay, 1 second. BRB. Oh my god, I can't leave you for a minute. Gee. But yeah, thank you for waiting. There's like 5 crows outside of my window. You can call it a murder under my window. Ah! Awful. But yeah, why? Why are they here? Ow! Shit! Fuck! I came back, didn't I? Come on, guys. Have I ever left you on stream like for too long? Come on. You could have missed the gold burning. Ah. But you guys watched it for me, right? But you're right. You're right. I could have. You're absolutely right. Lockers. I think that's it for this location. Hey, should I show it? The sheriff is back and the Bubbles didn't place much faith in it. Okay, I remember this one. He's a dick about it. Okay. What's to get anywhere? Sheriff's okay. 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 Evidence. We need some evidence. What do you want? Scene of a stabbing. Ugh. Where's Goodman? Maybe we should inspect it? Hey, look! It's hard to make out, but... They are hard to make out, but there's some dark stain red here. Where's my phone? Oh, here it is. Ah. Sometimes I place my phone somewhere without thinking, and the second later I'm like, where? Looks like blood. Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed? Not likely. His blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the CL9 incident. That might have been when the blood got on it. God, this... Oh! I was right! So it is upside down. Because it has a hole in it. Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom. That's weird. I wonder which side is up. Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar? At least it doesn't collect dust inside. Right? It absolutely does. I mean, if it broke, then just... What if it's like sideways? Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Yep, that's it. Jesus. Okay. Cole Cassidy, okay. Gee. Okay. This is useless. evidence room. Holy department. Can I talk to Gumshoe about it? Allow me to say one thing speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence, I know nothing. Okay. Okay, you're all... I can open the lockers if your fingerprint doesn't match. If you can open it, they'll give you 50 cents. You get that pineapple? Bring in the magnets. We gotta make a bank. Note, the police department lacks faith in its lock system. After all, Detective Goodman was stepped here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over the prosecutor's office. Card station. Entrance. Criminal Affairs Department. No. Detention Center. No. I can ask him about something. So this or this. Okay. Can we go to Edgeworth? We should. Hello. Edgeworth? Oh fuck, Edgeworth is not here. That's right. Could you take a look at this? Yo. Y'all so uncooperative. That's insane. She's pretty, she is. Look at this. No cooperation in this fucking house. House is a fucking nightmare. Can we ask her, like, what do we do next? What to do? Well, where should we begin? Oh well, isn't it obvious we should begin with that, you know, that thing? The mystery of the victim, I guess. How could one man, Detective Goodman, be killed in two places simultaneously? Oh well, you see, we should go to the police department. The evidence room, was it? I'm not being very useful here, am I? Oh no, you're being very helpful. Okay. Ooh. Third station, evidence room. Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. That looks like a car door. There is a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing. He's been shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. What do you mean by that? What is this? There's something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. I guess it might be evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, pal. Making me some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for evidence here. That's it. I bet the evidence locker was opened recently. How do you know? If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty and ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under the trench coat either. Does he? If you're going to talk behind someone's back, you don't do it in front of them, pal. Wait a minute. I think he does. Are you kidding me? His coat is open. Gumshoe. He does! He tucks in his shirt. What are you talking about, Phoenix? Phoenix! What are you talking about? My god, Phoenix. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yum, yum. Some sort of bulky equipment and gathering dust here. What a surly-looking fishing pole that is. Ah, reference. Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it. Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal, that's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving of the case out on Gorda Lake, remember? All right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's Bug Sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. For a shadow. The cheap-looking box. You can judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart. Strangely true. Anything? Oh. Nope. You put pieces together, it makes a jar. Try to think that, but... Sorry. There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke. Make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Okay. The Texas CL911. Guess this is another piece of evidence from the case. You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing. Huh? What's so confusing about that? Do you know how many other words sound like that? Bag, gag, nag, leg. Huh? Sag? Shag? What? Is that a word? You challenge me? What, are we playing a war game now? That's a good question, Phoenix. That's a really good question. There's nothing here. Whee! Okay. What? I can check the locker? What? Bruce Goodman, Miles Edgeworth. Should I show them something? I see a thin rubber glove. It's just the same. Evidence. Okay. Jeez. You should notes, which will know if you're better to work most surprised. We need to talk to Edgeworth, but he's not here. Oh! Okay, that was a new one. Damn, okay. No, that was a bloody violent case. Violent, so it was a murder. A serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But a killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And this was 2 years ago. That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence. It was supposed to be all cleaned up with a transferal that day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Ah, what do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the CL9 incident, see? Didn't we already knew that? I thought we already knew that. So that switchblade knife. Knife. The victim took that knife out the evidence locker himself. I think that's it, right? Okay. Can I go to Miles now? Fucking hell. And I don't think she will. What do you think about this? The CL9 incident is written on the knife. And on that note. Goodman. Goodman was the head detective of the case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due to transferal the very day the Goodman was killed. As I suspected, CL9 isn't over, not yet. You think you could tell us more about CL9? Okay, we talked about that, right. We still need something in the evidence room. I think we can. This? Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutor Award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? That's a good question. That's what I was asking, actually. If I remember correctly, when we just started the case, I was like, prosecutor, but the shield? Huh? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Why? Apparently he's forgotten. Ah, okay. George, you know you. Well, then Mr. Edgeworth's car stepped with Mr. Edgeworth's knife. What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Oh wait, I didn't mean. I'm sure, of course, someone else really did. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Work of art. Okay. Ah! Why they made it the same button? Ah! Get some more light on me, please. Thank you. Lost report. Okay. D card is this. The key card is stabbing. Heard rumors. Okay, he recognizes that Edgeworth number. Yeah. Evidence. Scene of stabbing. Okay, we already asked that. Hmm. See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is... the number. Officer Marshall, show us the ID card record again. Yeah. Look at the fourth number. It's a perfect match. It was used at 5:13, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of those cars in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Mickens say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. He has his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Mickens? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. I already did that, didn't I? I already did that. Because I think I remember. Scene of a stabbing. I thought I was into something. Ah! Just the same thing. Oral evidence. Should I go to the parking lot? Move parking lot. Present IDs. No? God damn it. I think you can't have more than 4 questions. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? Look at this. Okay. You don't know the evidence room? My god. Okay. I don't think I can. Should I? Of course I should. Evidence everywhere. You told me that they changed the system later, like moving system, because this is unbearable. Oh, okay. No. I didn't mean that. Stop. Okay. This cactus sure is prickly. It must be real. Better keep your distance from Billy there. You're liable to get hurt. Billy. The cactus has a name. Billy, you're wearing a cowboy hat on your hand. Ah, my rawhide cow skin 10-gallon head. I just picked that up, but Billy took offense to it. Looks like I got it stuck in the spines and he can't get it off. Aw. Sure have a lot of monitors in here. There are 8 cameras in the evidence room and all. 1 for each section. Which monitor shows the section where the crime took place? Why do cattle sit before the rain come? It's not for men to know. What? Unless you're the security guard responsible. It's only for Edgeworth spin-off. The new game still uses the same system. Ah! Of course, only Edgeworth gets nice things, huh? Look, on the floor, it's a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. I just wrote me a series with this here lasso. What? It was a blowing moo, pal, moo. What the fuck am I reading? Detective Gumshoe, I presume. What? No, this is worse. The evidence room is beyond the door. I turn on the card reader. Go have yourself a ball, partners. And I have the ID card. A real ID card. Let's get this investigation started already. That's the door we just came in through. Looks like you don't need an ID card to get out. I wonder what would happen if Officer Marshall cut the power while we were inside. Let's hope he remembers Let's hope he remembers. Hello, hi, hello, welcome. Welcome to the Ace Story stream. Ah! Shit, I should have known. I should have known. In case you're wondering, you didn't really miss anything. Because I don't know what to do. For achievement, okay, I think I asked. He was dancing proudly on the day of the award ceremony, but there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony. So they took the blue badger away for a while. Really? Why? Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful! I told night and day! I sympathize with Detective Gumshoe, but I can see why they moved it. The goat stands, yeah. Unfortunately, the goat is still here. But, don't worry. Don't worry. There's no deadline yet. We still have the whole December, and we still have January. We still have January. So, be strong. The goat will fall. Ah, what is the line? Why camera thinks I'm sad? I'm not sad. Shit. For days can never relax. I remember. My mind is on a drunk tourist on I don't think it would be that easy, but if it would be chef. Like, just imagine. Just think about the people who got away with it for a second. Just think about it. That's a wild story to tell your grandkids, isn't it? Like, come on, gather up, kids. The grandpa gonna tell you a Christmas story, and it's about him like burying the gold down. That's amazing. I love when your like grandparents, ancestors, or something like that, they did some wild shit, and you're like, what the hell? One time it was flaming arrow. Wah! Let's go. We need to find a D&D group that is willing. Victim memo. What should I do? Police department. Can I ask her, like, here, maybe? Any ideas? Or Mr. Edgeworth? I know you're going through a tough time, Murphy! With all those rumors! You were even the defendant's chair just this past December! He's angry. I don't like the Blue Badger. I'm skeptical about Blue Badger. We should throw it out. Maybe Gumshoe can take it home, you know. There was that business with him not reading the officer's report. About the killing at the police department, right? Wait, I thought that this was optional. Okay. Chief of police was right about that. I can't help but think that one of the police— Blue Badger non-believer to the fire! You're a Blue Badger believer or Blue Badger denier. There, what is called? The Judgment Day will decide your fate. Ugh. Some of the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. Oh, really? Who would have thought? Am I missing something? I'm an old bag fan. Don't you worry, you will see him again soon enough. Oh, is that a threat or a promise? I'm scared. Should we begin? So I should go, you know, the thing, the mysterious victim. How could one go to say, oh, well, let's see. You should go to the police department. I already was here. What the hell do you want from me? Sadly. it's promised. Oh no. Promised Neverland, but it's this. That's a photo that Miss Star took. Anything you can tell us about it? Well, Miss Star's quite a lady. Why, I remember it was winter. I was 16. She was the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened. Oh! What is it? Ah! It's so cute. 16? That's how old I am now. I wonder what happened. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe wore a trench coat in high school too. He probably did. Is that all? Okay, let's try again. I think maybe I missed something. Fingerprint. Descent. Sure. Still not understanding. IDs, already asked that. Okay. I like that trench coat more. But is that like a different one or something? And I wish I could have a trench coat. But there's no like... It's not really practical, if I'm being honest. Like, where would I wear it? And I think you need to look like... It's like a suit, you know? Like, some people wear the suit, but some people rock the suit. And I think the same goes for the trench coat. I'll probably look like a clown. Okay. Already asked that. Car. Hey, I asked him about Earth. Okay, the same thing. What the hell do you want from me? Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this. Is like not enough? I have like my pockets are so full, someone can mistake me for a kangaroo. Are you kidding me? The detective and the investigation speed run. Yeah. Spin off. What the hell do you want? I feel like there's nothing I can do about him. Locker? Nah. No. Oh God. How do I summon Edgeworth? We need Edgeworth. We need Edgeworth. Oh, what do you think about this? Send that knife. Okay, we already asked. Evidence from the case. Goodman, yeah. Connected isn't over. Did you get banter from her? Yeah, I did. I already gave it to the marshal. And he gave me the list of like who entered the IDs, the list of IDs who entered the room. And I examined the evidence room and talked to Gumshoe. So, like, I don't know what else do they want. Do you have a hint or maybe a thought? Because I have none. A lot of blood chest wound. The wound was caused by Gustavo. Got Penta. Did you spray in there? Yeah, I did. I did. I used the spray here. Examine. Did I miss anything else? Like, I don't think so. Ah, shit. There's nothing. Oh, wait. Fucking God. God fucking damn it. Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch the spot if he fled out the floor. It just might be something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What, this? It's called luminal testing fluid. Where do you get hands on that? Huh? Well, I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the ship. Where do you get this somewhere? I always buy it by mail order? Well, I'll better jot this down the floor plans. Hey pal, look at the time. Did I miss the luminal time? Remember that I forgot about it. Yeah. It was like a fingerprints on the thing. Yeah. You know, sometimes I can't even tell sometimes if am I stupid or a puzzle is a little illogical. You know, like where's that balance? I don't know. Ooh, the goat is getting brighter. Isn't it? I think it got a little brighter. Hey, pal, look at the time. Was there something you needed to be going to? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to go give them my report for today. What? It might help, you know. Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems. Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use the report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe? I'm off, pal. Later. I knew there was something behind Gumshoe. Should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. Oh, fucking hell, finally. Like, this one. There was a handprint. Fucking hell. To the Edgeworth Eagle. The ground parking lot. Edgeworth! Finally! Get your ass in here! Oh fucking god, no way! What? 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 Oh, guests, my apologies. Oh, it's you! Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg you leave so long. Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Right. Does the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry. I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Oh yeah, he was back. You could examine the locker with the shirt sticking out. Yeah. I mean, I already examined it. And Gumshoe told me about, like... Gee! It's edge time! His head and edged everywhere. Ah yeah, he brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? And apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, my boy, we have a lot to discuss. So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yep, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. I mean, are they wrong? Like, are they wrong? It's like, oh, they call... Some people believe that I'm a bitch. And I act sometimes like a bitch, but... And now, why would they call me that in my face? You know... Again, I heard them say that so many times. Ever since the case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the proceeding prosecuting attorney, however. Something happened. They get control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police gun. I can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. They are wrong. Oh, this game violates the Brady rule all the time. Brady rule. What is Brady rule? Okay, education time. What is Brady rule? Disclose material, favorable evidence to the defense in criminal cases. Coded evidence that could prove... I mean, yeah, that's like... It's not Ace Attorney. It's Ace Brady rule, you know. I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, should I say it? Should I say it? Should I? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes, no. There's blackmail. Huh. Should I say that? Should I, like, you know, they will break overall laws, like attorney ethics for the gay romance. You know how you have a Omegaverse. You know, breaking, like, the laws of nature to, like, you know, to make up a story. So, this game breaks, like, overall laws for, like, a little bit of a romance, a little bit of tension. If you catch my drift, okay? Why would I say it like that? Ugh, I'm cringing, sorry. All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still. Well, I've never seen he was this out of sorts. Okay. Let's go. I love Japan-fornia. I mean, isn't that like the same thing that happened in Big Hero 6? What was it? San Tokyo? What was it? I don't remember. What's so angry? Right, please, I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. Why not? I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright, Mr. Edward just told you no in every polite manner. Whose side are you on anyway? Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him. Aha! Alright, I better check this now. As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went in the evidence room that day, didn't you? Welcome to Los Tokyoles. Actually, yes, we do accept that. It's kinda your job. What, do you expect me to be a prosecutor? Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Like, I suppose. Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gunn, no less. The Chief of Police? Uh-oh. He wanted evidence for the case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. Huh? But it was sold, right? It would have to be. The evidence was already filed. The chief is now one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Why you smell? What the fuck was that smile? I would drink tea with Ajipu. A lot of lawyer work happened in meeting rooms. Now I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of it. Screwdriver. Evidence from the past case of Edgeworth brought back to his office by cancer class. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. Oh my god. You're so bad. I can. My god, it's drained all the water from my cup. Gee. Bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Okay. You don't need to look like I took a shit in your breakfast. I'm just in case, you know. Oh, can I examine? I wouldn't say that. Edgeworth, you know better. He does. He just doesn't want to. The text says AI. Guilty. What that got to do with anything? Nothing, apparently. At least that's what Edgeworth said. That makes it seem more suspicious. Who knows? This might turn out to be the clue that breaks the case. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. That would make everything much easier. Batch, though? No, he will, like... Nah. Okay, why so angry? God damn it. Oh, fuck. It was the new one. He just started... Because we're talking about his father murder in the elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. The Serial 9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago, do that. He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Oh, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? Stop glazing him, oh my god. What I want to know is why was Deputy Chief of Police on the investigation? In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murder. If I let him go, the blood would be in my hands. We won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Are you sure, though? If I remember correctly, they executed the wrong one, so... Wait, you didn't... Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win the trial. However, I do have a code and I follow it faithfully. Oh, wow. Yeah, Not to shit on Edgeworth character, because his character is cool. Love that. But as a person, fuck you, Edgeworth. Fuck off. Oh, I have a moral code. Oh, like thieves have a moral code? What the fuck are you talking about? By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. But my sister, what? We're still studying. Forensic science. Yeah, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this. Luminol test and fluid, huh? Well, you might have use for this. Illuminating powder for taking fingerprints. It's been chemically treated for a better adhesion. For me, are you sure? For you, we are the enemy, you know? I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Ah. It's proven later that he was indeed a serial unalive. Message were buddy. Edgeworth, really no need to thank me. Here, take your powder and those fingerprints files for everyone involved. Thanks. How about giving those to Detective Gumshoe as well? Oh, he will try to eat it. No, don't give it to him. He will like... Edge has his moments. You know, when the dog is like really like... when the dog doesn't like you, it's going... when you take it and... You know? But sometimes you're like lying down and the dog comes and lies beside you and you're like, oh, do you love me? And they go again. That's how Miles operates. He has his moments. You're like, you dog. You're a good dog. You're a good dog. And they're like, but sometimes they will, but if someone like goes a little close to you, they're like protecting you. Still marrying Gumshoe? Who said I was? Who said I was? You detectives don't marry each other. That's the code of the detectives. That's a code of the detectives. You didn't know that? Now you know. Well, let's get going. On last investigation. Right. I just seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Somewhere, you say? compartment, guard station, evidence room. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Here, and this blood of the detective on the detective's evidence locker. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Ta-dun, ta-dun. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. A finger? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. I really can't tell the difference at the first glance. Quit procrastinating and choose a finger! Okay, Jesus. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Okay, I think they wanted to test out, like, as much mini games as possible in this extra episode. Let me show you how it's done. I'm starting to get that sparkle in her eyes. First, we sprinkle the aluminium powder around. Huh? How do you do that? Just enter. See? Ah, it looks like it did the trick. The aluminium powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. How do I do that? Is E exciting? I know. If it was on Nintendo DS, was it like to blow into the mic? They want to make good use of the touch screen. I mean that's reasonable, you know. Why release on a console if you don't use the console's features? Especially like Nintendo DS. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles and the birthday cake. See? Wow, that looks like fun. It might take some getting used to. It's fine, it won't go up your nose or anything. Just pour the powder on the thick and blow away the extra. There are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright. I guess I'd better give it a try. Ah! I feel. Yeah, you blow the mic. Kinda stupid mechanic, that one. I mean, immersive, but come on. Aha, you did it! You found one! But that looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this fingerprint must have worn gloves. Don't tell me you've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. I guess it's not go. Of course it's not. It's just a snow. Just a little bit tiny snow, you know? It's December. Haha, Merry Christmas. Ooh, I suppose. It's just a snow. It's a flower. We're gonna make pancakes. Yeah. Well, why don't we look at the other prints? Other prints. Looking at the locker door again closely. Seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find clear print. Fingerprints outside the blood. Beep, 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 beep. Ah! Gonna make a road. Just MC paint, like spray paint brush. you get lost here, I have a hint. Okay. Yay, a print is so clear, it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, the print looks took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. So, we're not done yet. This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Look at the fingerprints data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person who you think left those prints. Well, I'm supposed to know who it was. I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that fingerprints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, those fingerprints would be most likely found on this evidence locker. $65! 22! He's so young! 33, okay, just right. You ask me, 36. Oh wait, age 30. 30 confirmed. Match found! Yay! Aha! So those prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Give me this so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. I guess I never miss, huh? You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Why am I doing this? There's no song like that. No? This is where we got luminol fluid reaction, right? Right! There was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this? I was born. What else might find prints? Where else might? There's there, just right there. For prints, leave it be. I call. Okay, let's check for prints. That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? Area with the blood was wiped away, right? We'll only end up finding using chemical myths. The prints in that area will have wiped away too. Alright. So that means no prints. Would you say that probably of your hypothesis? Oi? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Dun, 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 dun. What? Prints that weren't wiped away. Here? It's empty. Only Detective Goodman himself can open this locker. So the person who took out this knife had to have been Detective Goodman. But why was it wrapped in scarf muffler and stuck inside the car muffler? That's a good question. Oh, where else can I find? I mean, there? Hehe, cute. Feel crime team. You know, yesterday was the first time seeing that. It was always my dream to push through the crowd and just step over the tape. It's a little daunting to encounter it again so soon. I think maybe you're overreacting a little. Okay. Where else can I find prints? Well, we got luminal fluid reaction. Check for prints. We end up finding these kind of prints of the air will have been wiped away too. So that means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is right? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Then why are you showing me this? Prints that weren't wiped away. I mean on the crime scene, no? Whoever found the note? In case that was due to transfer the day of the murder. And the detective in charge and the case was the victim. I wonder what kind of case it was. It's kind of hard to guess just knowing the case number. Okay. Nope. Yeah, it's bread all right. The bloody was found where the car and the bulk are broken too. So the question is, why did Miss Sky choose the car? What about the car is this? I think it's called sedan or coupe, something like that. Those are car types, Mr. Wright, not models. You're a guy, aren't you, Mr. Wright? You're supposed to know those things. Maybe it's about time I got my driver's license. That's okay, Mr. Wright. I don't have driver's license either. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. How could it be the only person? You want a hint? Wait a second. I want to try. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe there's a barometric pressure. What's she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Me. Sensor. Do. Recording. Beyond the door, a whole new world awaits us. Yeah, the visitor card. Probably like sure. It's where we got luminal fluid reaction, right? Why they let me? Ah! What? I don't know, I pressed something and it just... F you. Phew, phew. More? You found it! Yeah! What was it? I randomly just pressed. A few. A few. Eh? You need more? You need more? What did I press, by the way? I remember pressing on the fingers and it didn't. It was the index finger. What? I remember pressing on it and it didn't work. Wait. Wait. Achoo. Huh. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Hiker's voice. I'm in. Oh la la. Hey, those fingerprints, whose are they? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Marshall's fingerprints added to the court record. It's a small hitbox. That's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma, is this slightly different from Detective Gumshoe's fingerprint? Elemental reaction. The blood on the fingerprints in the same place. Oh! So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain. But why would Officer Marshall... Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. Oh, if their whole crew, like the lunch lady, Marshall, Goodman, Gant, if they're all in this, oh, it's a bigger sentence. Ooh, I think they wanted to kill. Okay, so here's my theory. I think they want don't prove it or deny it. Okay, so what I'm thinking right now. So they wanted to kill the Miss Sky, the prosecutor, and frame Edgeworth. Kinda like that, you know. So Goodman left on his a game theory, but it's just a theory, a game theory. But yeah, yeah. So Goodman entered the car on his own two legs, and then he opened and tried to. Okay. We're into something. But if it was a group project, oh, they are fucked. They are fucked. I don't believe it. Why? Like, to be continued. No. You're wrong, it was the Blue Badger. Spoilers, jeez. I should have known not to trust Blue Badger. She's like a Pinocchio that Gumshoe created. Oh my god. Father, when can I go on my own? Okay. It's a trial time, baby. So, what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was buried in two different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Is there a reason why prosecutors don't talk to their attorneys? Like, Is it a professional deformation or what? Because, like, why can't you tell me what is going on? Like, so frustrating. Lana? Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. Hi, Walter. Hi, Walter. Hi. Welcome. Hello. You two have a good day. Have a good day, Walter. Okay. I will get me some water. Where is it? Okay. I'll be right back. Water. Is that fire? No, it's hay. Nah. You can't bait me. I like the censoring. It's like something is inappropriate is happening here. Oh, it's already clear sky. Damn. What time is it? What time is it? Oh, it's 9 a.m. Okay, makes sense. It's 9 a.m. It's for privacy. Privacy of who? The goat? So they want to sell his fit pics, huh? I mean, they don't want to stream to people nearby. But I mean, isn't it like a public place? And you can record in a public place? Or maybe it's different here. I don't know. So how did it go? It says Mr. Right suspect. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana, don't tell me you... Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Sky, We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. Oh, he will just say it's from the cacti. From the cactus. Not good. Not good. Oh, by the way, he doesn't even have a reason to be there in the first place. By the way, some countries are pushing laws that force you to censor all the people not directly involved in filming. Random pedestrians need to be censored. Ha. I don't know, that's strange. Especially like webcam. Isn't like there's like webcams for like almost every city and you can just look at them. So what's the deal? Or they are just preparing if the goat catches on fire we will not see the hero. Like, look, I'm not enforcing vandalism. I just think it's hilarious. It's you know, it's a long game against people and the government, you know? And I think it's hilarious. The trump card I have up my sleeve today. You understand that this means, don't you? I don't. Can you enlighten me? Fuck me, how I pressed the wrong button! Have to play the cards we're dealt, isn't that? Right, Miss Sky. Do what you have to do, Mr. Right. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is... I'm afraid you have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. Okay, he's like, I'm not gonna answer that. Next question. Because I don't want to. No, I'm not gonna answer that. That meme, you know. But that's not physically possible, is it? I just realized I was typing in a bad... I mean... What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Doo-dun, 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 doo-dun. GDPR requires them to not stream faces if they can help it. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Okay. See? See? This stream is educational. I've got my Steam wrap up, like, you know, year in review, and there was like evident, like, categories: detectives, Lovecraftian, novel, like visual novel, and there also was like education, and I was like, education? I played educational games? Where? And I hope it's Ace Attorney then. If the streams are not educational, then what is? Wow, this one messed up trial. One of my duties as a prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. Now, that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He's on top of things. Okay, no. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait. Oh, people admire that. I can't say that by my... From their own experience, yeah, they do. If you say that confidently, they're like, oh, thank God, they know what they're doing. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And like the pain guy. Well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand. Was first witness the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go. Meh. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? If he doesn't say his name, Edgeworth is like done. Yes, sir. I'm Officer Mike Mickens, sir. Okay. He's the only person who respected Edgeworth enough to say his name. My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir. Oh. So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I never killed anyone again, sir. You'll got to believe me, sir. Actually, what would you like to hear, sir? I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend. Like murder and placing a hay goat on your stream in hopes it will burn down. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Help me, sir. Officer Mickens. Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order. Yes, sir, as you wish. After all, I'm part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir. Okay. What the fuck was... Okay. Fuck you, Mickens. You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm. Crime report, sir. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. It was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life. Then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you. Do unto the others before they do unto you. That's the Mickens family motto, sir. What the fuck happens in the Mickens family? I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. What I need here is more info to work with. Crime reports, sir. Okay. It was not my normal duty. I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. What's your normal duty? Mr. Mickens, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir! I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir! Yikes, now that's a scary thought. Evidence transfer was taking place on that day of the crime, which means many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir! The Blue Badger? Yes, sir! The lovely police mascot created by the chief of detectives, sir. My god. He looks... Okay. His head is supposed to be like a badge, right? But it makes him look like a jester. So, is that intentional or... Not saying anything, but... Is it intentional? I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transferal process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. I see. Sounds like a very important mission. After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the blue badger to the evidence room. Oh, that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? This man security screen rushed into the room. In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? So, 49... There it is! I found it! This one right here! Could you please read it as the number? Yes, sir! It's 498. That's my number, sir. I see, huh? But the number... 49... It shouldn't be used twice! Ooh. 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 Please explain, witness. Okay, so in this case, we're kinda holding hands with Edgeworth. Metaphorically, of course, metaphorically speaking, we're holding hands with him on this one. Kinda. I like it better when we cooperate. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the blue badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down. I see, so it was during the second time when... Yes, sir! That was when I spotted the man on the security screen. Okay. Doing what I was trained to do, sir, suddenly attacked. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir! A knife! Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. Sorry. What happened then? Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir! I swung my arms like an octopus struggling to detain him. If you want to know, I'm also saluting. I don't know. I'm just like, my hand just goes like... I don't know why I'm also saluting. The acting, you know? That's how I got a gash on my hand. Maybe you just kept you cool, your hand wouldn't be. When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. Run for my life, then I did it. What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? I know I don't look like the type, but I'm really into Kung Fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. I see. You must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood. And then the next thing I knew... Yes, he punched me right in the face, sir! About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Oh, right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head, too. I woke up crying tears of pain. That's nice, I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dun, 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 yes, sir. Yes, sir, the blue badger, sir. I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand. Well, we can all rest easy now. I believe we have now a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor, only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point. Yes, Officer Miggins. With regard to that, sir. Take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gunn delivered it to me just this morning, sir. The chief delivered it. What is that? A videotape? Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. Did Marshall, like, changed into, like, formal clothes to, like, impersonate him? Ooh, mama. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room. What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape. Oh, wow, Edgeworth. It's not that, doesn't feel good when you're, like, you're not shown evidence beforehand. Oh, wow. It was told that it has been mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. Well then, let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using that word murder, sir. It scares me. A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? Me. Wow, it's animated. Wow. Technology. Technologia. Wow. 17. 3D in this economy? Oh, how convenient. How convenient. What the fuck is this? Why can't you have a stationary camera? What the hell is this? I like the music. Our murder is happening. Murder is happening. We killed that guy. I felt like 3D, what? Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with this unsettling feeling stirred within us? The hell was that wriggling piece of plywood? Sir, that's the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Yes, well, anyway, this name seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter, someone in the evidence room and some sort of, activity did take place. Connor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness testimony will suffice. Yeah. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir! As you wish, sir! Mystery Man. Where's the sir, Mystery Man, sir? His face can be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that the person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. So no one else could have unlocked it. What's this about a fingerprint? Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. Those locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to. Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with the contradictions. That's where I have to start. Mystery Man. Okay, I want to save. Can I save? Can I save? I don't want to, like, play it again. Okay. Clearly, but there is no question that the other person was Detective Good. Why? But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face, yeah? Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label people as having seen or not seen it.
Since his face can be identified in the video, only you can verify it.
Why is everyone looking at me? I had to label your stares as disturbing or... Megan's... Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please be more certain about your testimony. Yes, sir. You claim the man who brandished a knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are positive it was him. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. Contradiction. Evidence found a wiped the jar. Let's set Detective Brink and log and decanter lamps. About those lockers. Is there no other way to open them? No, sir. I myself tried all kind of methods in the past. The only response are registered fingerprints, sir. I wonder what kind of methods I tried.
If the man opened the locker's lock, which don't respond to its registered fingerprints, then he must be the person the locker was assigned to.
Exactly my point, sir. And this too. Locker alone is a question of Detective Guzman's locker, sir. It might be him. No one else has unlocked it. How do you know that information? I've heard rumors, sir, from people in the know, sir. People in the know. Their work is in the department cafeteria, sir. They keep me informed. They also listen to my romantic troubles, sir. Oh? For the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source. The source is I made it fuck up.
So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint.
Must be him. Present. Fuck. But he doesn't have a card. Okay. Jesus. I think no one else could have unlocked it. Ah. No one else could have unlocked it. So sounds true enough, but the victim's body was found at the prosecutor's office. There has to be a mistake somewhere. Real thing's so much more intense than in the movies. Here, you can use the player to watch it as you like. Security video. Maybe I should take another look at the footage. Hmm. 17. 4. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. 17, 14. Did you see it? See what? Okay, I'm gonna watch it again. Okay. Ow! Oh, you mean it's already opened, right? It's already opened. Is it that it was already opened because it's glowing? Even before he entered, it was glowing. Something else. Eh. Dun, 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 dun. The glove. Something else changes. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. Left side locker. At the end. Okay. Okay. That's good. But also the locker was already opened when the good man in quotes entered. The locker was already open because it was glowing. And the thing says... When is it? Where is it? The thing says, indicator lamp lights up when it's open. I love looking at the blue badger in that thing. Yeah, he's like, yay, murder is happening here. The detective Goodman. I mean, he opened the locker, which requires... Dude, there was a question. Sir, must be him. No one else could have unlocked. He opened the locker. Why? Regarding the video contained on this tape, there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
Strange?
This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman.
But this video contains such a contradiction.
Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal.
Yes, Mr. Ashworth, I do.
I propose we have the defense point out to us the aligned contradiction in the video. Yeah, I was going to do that, you know? Who'd want me to point it out? I mean, that's what I would do.
Very well, proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. This piece of shit. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us the contradiction you speak of.
I have to point out a problem in the video? This is the first time I've ever had to do that. You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Just take a good look at the sure to point out the right thing. Please plan down video too many times. I can't stand watching this video. I think this guy even became a police officer. 2 weeks of training and you go.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates the ban may not... Okay.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Not gonna too long. Wait. Why are you trying to bait me that I missed the goat burning? Damn. You're so unfair. You're so cruel. You're so cruel and so unfair, guys. It's... Wow, fast forward is such a fast forward. Damn. Oh, wait. Do 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 do. Aha. Something is going on outside, I think. I think the problem with pipes again. Okay. Should replace the goat with the blue badger. That would be an extra mode because the blue badger is in a police office, so trying to vandalize it would be an extra hard mode. You know, special stealth mission. You know, it wouldn't work because if you give people like, hey, you can freely vandalize this, no one will touch it. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, if they said, yeah, burn this goat to the ground, they will burn it, but the next years they won't. Because it's not the purpose. It doesn't send a message, you know? The thing that's strange about this video, it got to be this.
Yes, that's strange. Something certainly seems unnatural about that. What could it mean?
It's fine, I'm playing Metal Gear Solid. Okay, we can count on you, then. I know. Okay. You also need to play at least the first game of Dishonored, and you're up to the task. We are counting on you. Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Wright. You seem to have forgotten the point of this exercise. The point? Why are you looking for one thing and one thing only? Something that indicates the way man may not be Detective Goodman. Oh yeah.
Ooh, I was walked right into the defense trap.
I'll place him under arrest, sir. Rats. I need to slow down and tackle those things a piece at a time. Oh, what do I do? What? Well, let's try this again. Just remember one thing, Mr. Wright. Every time you point your finger, someone gets hurt. That's the one pointing his finger at us. Throwing Cyberpunk 2. The city is kind of tired of people burning the goat. I mean... But also city is kind of tired of, you know how many money is spent to, like, protect it? To, like, even build it? For fuck's sake. But man, Cyberpunk stealth, so good. Oh, love it, love it. Hey, security tape, Mr. Wright, the show is a constraint. Okay. It's the light on Goodman's locker. Oh, so I was right. So I was kinda right. So I was right. Okay. The thing that's strange about this video has to be this. Sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand it, the locker part just works like this. What the music? Knives up. Knives RP. When you grab the handle and sensor reads your fingerprint, if it's a match, beep, the light turns on and the lock is released. I'm sorry. Huh? Huh? Damn. According to my very limited experience, the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Blue Badger PTSD music. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker. Let's rewind a little earlier. Why couldn't you say that right away, you... Nah! Phoenix just likes to waste everyone's time. Oh my god. Here, notice the light?
What's this? It's already lit.
Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Uh-oh, oopsie.
Order, order! What's the meaning of this?
It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker was unlocked on the day of the crime. So it's not the locker, it's... opened. It's... open. The video could do without audio. Music gets in your head, yeah. Me after a massacre. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When the door is shut, a sensor is triggered. Don't act like electronic system is flawless. And the locker is automatically locked.
Oh, I know, it must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert on this.
That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor will detect and report any malfunction.
Oh well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation?
Me, Your Honor?
Yes, why wasn't the locker locked?
Me, Your Honor? Yeah, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Maybe something like jammed the system sensor? Or jammed the sensor. Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. There's got to be another clue somewhere in this footage.
Very well, let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Wright, please point out the cause for this.
Okay. Ah! Pew! Ba-dum! Please watch closely. This is a contradiction. Try to get all over. Oh my god, can we skip that? Can we? Please. I'm begging you. I can't.
What's this? Something white fell out the locker.
But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are open. I often fall out the roll great distances when I open my... We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with.
What do you mean?
A sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door?
Inserted?
At least no music this time. Yeah. At least. That's the least we can have. Do, Doo-doo-doo. This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my control vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing, my tie chokes me.
But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door.
Not only that, it will also have to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator.
Yes, insulator, but the crime scene?
It just might have been something that fits the description. And it fits like a glove. Sir, I think I finally got this figured out. For the moment. As a treat. No music as a treat.
Very well. Will the defense please present their own evidence? What was this in your... let's just take a look at it.
I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove.
But we can be sure that was the victim's locker.
It has a tag that says serial 9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened the locker. This is not so, Officer Mickens. Sir, it would appear so, sir.
Order! 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 Sir, are we to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman?
Do not be misled, Your Honor.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
The defense has merely demonstrated that the possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Mickens, please testify about this. Sir? Me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke?
Very well, begin your testimony.
Mr. is meant to. Okay. There's one other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. Did he?
An ID card record, I see.
I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. What's the sound? Okay, the ID used at 5:14 is that of the victim.
Just before the crime, Yes, without a doubt this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room?
This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases. Extremely violent cases involving police stuff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end. Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference. There were only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon.
Alright, I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination.
One thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. Enter the evidence room as an ID card. An ID card is used. There's a record of it. Let it be noted that this is a record the witness referred to.
Let me see. Yes, there would be Detective Goodman.
What's the matter?
According to this, Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here.
Oh. And there's a couple of odd things. Which one? So it is your... Not that prosecutor again. Hey, maybe he's behind all this, being a prosecutor who had evidence. Amazing Ben Blue's burger. Shh, don't stare at him. Why there's children in the court? It's you, by the way. Chat, it's you, by the way. You're the jury, you're in the court. It's you. It's you, by the way.
It would seem the inquiry committee will want to speak with you again today.
I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. For now, let us continue with the cross-examination. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, it might be so difficult for him. Oh, boo-hoo! The detective has used his card. Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you. Yes, sir! He didn't show me any ID card, sir. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he has his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife. But maybe he just panicked? Everything stems from contradiction, let's point them out. Mr. Wright, what do you think? I'm confused. What? Problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this. Thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we got. So one thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman. Okay, to enter evidence, one must use their ID card. ID card is used there to recover. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Wait one moment, Officer Mickens. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I have the victim ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene.
That makes sense.
When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. You could bring children on throw rows. See, it's like pending. No! That's awful! Oh, in the front row, because their children are small, they need to see everything. Damn. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card.
A lost item report, it's only half completed.
But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess, you believe this something to be his ID card, right? Oh, wow. And we finished in just the sentences. Wow. I can say for sure, but there's a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card.
Order, order. So now, what does this all mean?
Can only mean one thing. Doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Mickens encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. Oh, mama. Oh, mama.
Order! Does the prosecution have a response?
I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bitch. Bravo, Mr. Wright. It was right in front of everyone? Come on. Right in front of everyone. Bravo. Allow me to summarize the defense argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Mickens encountered was not Detective Goodman. So, after his trial, Miles is like, I want to play defense attorney a little. He's sarcastic. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes? What he's up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security cameras do not show the instant of the murder. That is... well, I guess that's right. There's something wrong, Mr. Wright. Only moments ago you seem to tend to be pointing out your finger around. Oh, boy. Hi again. He's not sarcastic. He praised Phoenix. He said bravo. And he repeated everything. It isn't going to end well. Well. It seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime.
So...
because the real crime could only take place in one location. He wasn't being sarcastic. Why would you say that? He wasn't sarcastic. He was genuine. He was genuine. At the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lansky, the defendant. Oh my fucking god. Edgeworth! The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Miles, you're a little bit... It's Edgeworth. I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning.
The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Megan's encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Just so you're... Mr. Wright, you have to do something or else, Lana. What do? Am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Wait and see what... Why there's like an option for that? 1 moment, Your Honor. Yeah, 1 moment, Your Honor. One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you just proven. Of course not. Don't put words in my mouth, Edgeworth. I've only talked about the murder in quotes, the police station, not like on the prosecution office grounds. Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. Phoenix is the murderer. There's no way there wasn't, were any protagonist of the Ace Attorney games a murderer? That would be interesting. Huh. However, it cannot be said that it's unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, a large amount of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter.
Hey, Sir Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
If the court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considers this incident at the police department to be unrelated. They have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. This just might be my chance. I'm to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. Wait, we are not considering him as a... Sorry, we're not considering... We're not considering Jake as a suspect? Why? Mr. Wright, do you mean? Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness.
Oh, who do you have in mind?
And we have a reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room.
The prosecution requests...
The prosecution's request to hear the person's name before deciding whether or not to comply.
Very well done, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have to testify. What is his or her name?
Jake Marshall. Not a protagonist, but someone who you defend is guilty. Oh, awooga! I mean, that would be stupid if there wasn't like, you know, if at least once it wasn't the case. When in doubt, look at the bedroom. No, don't look at it. It will steal your soul. I'm sure of it. But yeah, if the protagonist or like if the defendant wouldn't, I mean, that's obvious. In one of the game, I mean, obvious. Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? I can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. He shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare.
Very well. The court will take 30 minutes recess while the witness is
I'm sure stop making deals with demons. And it's just like, I can't! They promised me so much, I can't!
Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time?
We will, Your Honor.
Court is now in recess. Bang, bang.
There is no stopping you in there, Mr. Wright. Huh? Ow! What do you mean? You called for Jack Marshall. Seems you figured everything out.
I haven't figured anything out.
Phoenix is like, fake it till you make it. Lie in your resume. Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Emma, you always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. They're so difficult, oh my god. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Do you trust me?
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
Oh, speaking of the devil.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
No! Wait, Detective Gamshoe, what is it? You got a lot of nerve, pal. Making a detective run all around while on duty. On top of it, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Sorry, Detective. You better be, pal. Hey! I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky. That's okay, so have you bought what I asked? Oh, you mean there, right? My apologies, Detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mrs. Wright's name when making my requests. My name? Maybe she is guilty, you know? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SEAL 9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SEAL 9 incident? But Lena, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought down. Here, you might do well as read. I can't believe you're the chief prosecutor for the witness in that case. This guy was a witness. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with the serial murders. What? Now that I've brought you stuff, you're just gonna ignore me? Emma, but why? What's your name in here? What? My name in here? I don't know. Unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, this Cell 9 incident, is that... That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as Joe Dark Killings. What? The... Joe Dark... No, Lana. That's over with. No! Emma, wait! She ran away. You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Zorbal, but I'm out of here. Check Marshall, Angel Star, Amangand, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. Everyone is here! Smash Bros! Yay! This can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you, you might be able to figure it out. And to get back to the trial, Mr. Bright. Best of luck. Yeah. I'd better take a good look at this file. To be continued. Except Phoenix. Phoenix is, he's cheering them on. He's like, he was not invited to the party. He wasn't part of it. He was a little busy 2 years ago doing nothing, I guess. Okay. How much time we need? Oh, 3 hours. Okay. Okay. Think we will continue this a little later. Okay? Because, yeah. It's been 3 hours. Okay, save, yes. What will be February? Okay, it's gonna be in a courtroom. Okay. But yeah, hey. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for watching the what? Phantom boots are somewhere here. I can hear them, but you can't see them. But yeah. That's an interesting case. I liked it. I like it. It's interesting. It has a lot of cool characters and a lot of stuff, you know? Okay. But yeah, thanks for coming to the stream. Thanks for participating. Thanks for watching the WOD Watchers. Yeah. I will see if I will play. I think I will play. I will see how my internet goes. Okay? Because I don't need another internet problem. So on Saturday, I'll probably stream Dispatch, the last 4 chapters. Yeah, but I need to see what's with the internet that day. It was fun. Oh, it's nice to see the Blue Badger. You're the first person I hear say that about it. What? About this case? Really? People hate it? But it has so many, like, new characters and Edgeworth action. What? What? I mean... Oh yeah, you didn't do the ways yet. Like, collect it? If, to, like, collect it, then I did. It's normal. Okay. We will see. We will see how it goes. Maybe I will despise this game. But yeah. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good morning. May your favorite fanfiction update today. But for now, it's a bye-bye from me. Bye-bye. See ya. You'll see it later in the case. Oh no. Oh no. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.